When is John Force returning to racing? As of February 2025, NHRA legend John Force continues his recovery from traumatic brain injury, TBI, sustained in a June 2024 racing accident. Despite his absence from competitive racing, Force remains actively involved in the sport and his team, John Force Racing, JFR. His fans, sponsors, and the NHRA community eagerly await his return, but his recovery remains the top priority. The accident and initial recovery. In June 2024, during the NHRA Virginia Nationals, Force experienced a severe crash that resulted in a TBI, a fractured sternum, and a wrist injury. The crash was one of the most terrifying incidents in his long career, as his funny car suffered a catastrophic failure, leading to an intense impact with the track barriers. Following the accident, Force was immediately taken to a medical facility, where he underwent extensive evaluations and treatments. His injuries were serious, requiring a prolonged period of intensive care and rehabilitation. Due to the nature of traumatic brain injuries, his recovery process has been slow and unpredictable, requiring both physical and cognitive therapy to regain full function. By October 2024, doctors permitted him to attend the NHRA Nevada Nationals in Las Vegas, marking his first public appearance since the accident. It was an emotional moment for the NHRA community, as Force was seen engaging with fans, sponsors, and his race team. I want to show my support for our race teams, the fans, and all our sponsors. They've stuck with me during a hard time, and I want them to know that I haven't forgotten them and I haven't gone anywhere, Force stated at the event. His presence at the races reassured his loyal supporters that he was determined to make a full recovery and eventually return to the track. 2025 season and team developments. While Force focuses on his rehabilitation, JFR has made strategic adjustments for the 2025 season. Understanding the importance of continuity in performance, the team announced that former funny car world champion Jack Beckman would step in as Force's replacement for the season. Beckman, a highly respected driver, won the NHRA Funny Car Championship in 2012 and was an active competitor until 2020. His experience and familiarity with JFR's operations made him an ideal choice to fill in during Force's absence. Beckman had previously worked with co-crew chief Chris Cunningham, which made his transition into the team smoother. Beyond Force's situation, JFR has faced additional challenges in 2025. Three-time NHRA Funny Car champion Robert Height, who also serves as the president of John Force Racing, has been on medical leave since January 2024. His prolonged absence has raised further questions about the future leadership of JFR. In December 2024, it was confirmed that Height would not be competing in a funny car for the 2025 season, leaving a significant void in the team's lineup. Despite these setbacks, JFR has remained a top competitor in the NHRA. With drivers like Jack Beckman and Austin Prock stepping up, the team has continued to perform at a high level, ensuring that John Force Racing remains competitive in the sport. Looking ahead, will John Force return to racing? The biggest question among NHRA fans remains, will John Force return to racing? While there is no confirmed date for his comeback, Force has expressed his unwavering commitment to returning to the sport. In December 2024, he provided an update on his condition, saying, "I'm still going to therapy every week and working as hard as I can to get back out there with the sponsors and the fans in a sport I love and I miss." His determination suggests that while his return to competitive racing is uncertain, he has not ruled out the possibility of getting back behind the wheel. Medical experts and his team have emphasized that his recovery must come first. Traumatic brain injuries require careful monitoring, and pushing too hard too soon could have long-term consequences. Given his age and the severity of his injuries, some have speculated that Force may ultimately decide to retire from full-time competition. However, knowing his passion for sport, many believe that if there is even a small chance of him racing again, he will do everything in his power to make it happen. John Force's legacy and the future of JFR. Regardless of whether he returns to racing, John Force's legacy in NHRA is already cemented. As a 16-time funny car champion, he has set records that may never be broken. His influence on the sport extends beyond his own success, He has built one of the most successful teams in drag racing history, helped develop the next generation of drivers, and brought unparalleled passion to NHRA racing. JFR's future remains bright, even as it navigates this transitional period. With experienced drivers like Jack Beckman and rising stars such as Austin Prock, the team is well-positioned for continued success. If Force ultimately transitions to a mentorship or leadership role within the team, he will still play a crucial part in shaping the future of NHRA racing. Conclusion. As of early 2025, John Force's return to racing remains uncertain. His recovery is progressing, but the timeline for a potential comeback is still unknown. In the meantime, his presence in the NHRA community, his dedication to his team, and his unwavering commitment to the sport continue to inspire fans worldwide. Whether he returns to racing or not, John Force will forever be one of the greatest legends in NHRA history.